Mares do tend to suffer from allergies, probably worse than geldings, I've found, simply because hormones can cause issues with the nervous system, and that actually is part of the problem. But the main issue with Queensland itch is actually, from our perspective, is a blood toxicity problem. So you'll get this idea of blood cleansing. So how we treat this is with blood cleansers to begin with, and I mean we have a tonic called the Infect-A-Clear, which is what we would start with, and we would do a 12-week blood cleanse. Now alongside of that, you would also do our allergy or allergy type of anti-anaphylactic type of herbs. So herbs like euphorbia, vervain, chamomile are ones that I'd probably consider for Queensland itch. So and just looking back through in my mind's eye with the history of Queensland itch with horses, I mean it goes in two ways or three ways usually. One is we get rid of it entirely by using that process. Number two, we get a definite improvement, but it's not ever completely gone. And then the third one is, you barely touch the sides with that type of treatment. So you've got to be very holistic in trying to treat these things. In really severe cases, if it's a definite Queensland itch, which is caused by the midge, usually at morning and night, you'll get these midge attacks for the poor horses. Those horses really need to be rugged so that they're not being attacked. You can use natural anti-insect, or not so much insecticides, but just natural repellents. We've got one of those that we've made specifically for that, called the midge away. Those sorts of things work well, but they are labour intensive. So one of the biggest things that you can do with a horse that's so bad, particularly if you're living on the coast or in Queensland, is you move the animal to a better environment, and usually that's down south. So I know there's a lot of people that have had disastrous Queensland itches, and the only relief those animals have had has been by moving them to another location. But that being said, we do actually get quite a good result with that treatment protocol that I've just suggested. So it would always entail a 12-week blood cleanse, herbs that are anti-anaphylaxis, again a 12-week course. Appropriate rugging with light anti-insect style rugs are quite good. Those mesh type of rugs are really good. And of course a topical natural insect repellent. The other thing is diet. Diet can play a big role. Looking at that diet, that would be an individual thing. Just making sure that what you're giving is not necessarily causing an allergy response. And things that you can add into the diet in general anyway, which you should be using. All my horses' diets have this, and that's rose hips and chamomile. So rose hips is a nice natural blood detoxifier. It's liver support, it's adrenal support, it's high in biotin and iron. It's got natural levels of cobalt in there, and acts as a kidney tonic. So you can't really do better than rose hips as a general detoxification, and really safe as well. And then your main anti-anaphylaxis is chamomile. Chamomile is used in all sorts of scenarios as vagus nerve support. So I use it as a digestive toner as much as anything else. But for the central nervous system and for allergy, it's a really lovely herb just to add in. And it's sort of, people sort of so used to thinking about chamomile, they don't really see that it has these amazing properties, but it actually is one of the best herbs for so many applications. So grab yourself a cup of chamomile tea every night and rose hips every day. You can't do better to give yourself, a little boost.